Eleanor Whitmore had been the head librarian at Maplewood Public Library for 37 years. At 72, she thought her days of discovery were behind her until the day she found Netflix. It started innocently enough. Her granddaughter Emma had set up the streaming service during Christmas, insisting that Grandma Ellie needed to join the modern world. "You'll love The Crown, Grandma. It's all about Queen Elizabeth." Eleanor was skeptical. She preferred her mysteries in hardcover, thank you very much. But when a February snowstorm trapped her inside for 3 days, she reluctantly picked up the remote. The Crown captivated her immediately. The intricate palace politics, the weight of duty, the quiet strength of the Queen. It reminded her of the historical biographies she'd always loved. Before she knew it, she'd watched the entire first season. At the weekly senior center coffee gathering, Eleanor couldn't help but mention her newfound obsession. "You watch Netflix too?" exclaimed Dorothy, her bridge partner of 20 years. "I've been secretly binge-watching Grace and Frankie. Those two women are hilarious." "Well, I never," laughed Margaret, the retired schoolteacher. "I thought I was the only one. I've been watching Schitt's Creek. That family learning to appreciate simple things, it really speaks to me." Harold, usually the quiet one, surprised them all. "I've been watching Blue Bloods. Reminds me of Sunday dinners with my own family, back when the kids lived nearby." And so began the Golden Years Book Club's transformation into the Golden Years Streaming Club. Every Tuesday, the group of 8 would gather at Eleanor's living room. She had the biggest TV, after all. They'd spend the first hour discussing whatever series they'd been watching, then vote on something to watch together. Downton Abbey transported them to a world of elegance and tradition. Margaret, who had taught etiquette for years, provided running commentary on proper protocol. Lady Mary would never enter the drawing room wearing gloves to tea. She'd whisper, causing everyone to giggle like schoolchildren. The Gilded Age sparked heated debates about wealth and social change. Harold, whose grandfather had worked in the steel mills, shared stories that brought the era to life. "My grandpa always said the rich folks' problems weren't so different from ours, just fancier clothes." When they watched Murder, She Wrote, Dorothy would try to solve the mystery before Jessica Fletcher. She had an uncanny ability to spot the murderer by the second commercial break. "It's always the one who seems too helpful," she'd declare triumphantly. But it was the Golden Girls that truly bonded them. Watching Blanche, Rose, Dorothy, and Sophia navigate friendship, romance, and aging with humor and grace, the group found themselves opening up about their own lives. "You know," said Eleanor one evening after an episode about dating in your 70s, "I haven't been on a date since Charles passed 5 years ago. But watching Rose find love again, maybe it's not too late." "It's never too late," agreed Dorothy, squeezing her friend's hand. "Remember when we thought 60 was old? Now, look at us, we're learning to use iPads and staying up past 10 p.m. for cliffhangers." The club's influence spread beyond their living room. Eleanor began recommending series to library visitors, creating a Streaming Seniors section with printed guides to popular shows. The local newspaper wrote an article about their group, dubbing them the binge-watching grannies. Margaret started a blog called Senior Streaming Reviews, where she wrote thoughtful analyses of shows from a mature perspective. Her review of Last Tango in Halifax, a beautiful reminder that love stories don't end at 40, went viral among senior communities nationwide. Harold surprised everyone by joining a Facebook group for Blue Bloods fans, where he shared memories of his own police officer son. "I never thought I'd be posting on social media at 78, he chuckled. "But these online friends understand the show the way we do." One snowy Tuesday evening, as they settled in to start the last days of Ptolemy Gray, Eleanor looked around at her friends, her chosen family, and smiled. "You know what I love most about these shows?" she said. "They don't treat older characters like they're invisible or just comic relief. They show us as complete people with rich inner lives, still learning, still growing, still capable of adventure and romance." Dorothy nodded, reaching for the popcorn. "Just like us." "Exactly like us," Eleanor agreed, pressing play. "Now, who's ready for another mystery?" As the opening credits rolled, 8 friends settled in for another evening of shared stories, whether fictional or their own. Outside, snow continued to fall, but inside, Eleanor's living room, it was always golden hour.